Since the late 1970s, a strange radio station has been broadcasting buzzing and sometimes bizarre coded messages. The radio station was formerly known as UVB-76, but changed its name in 2010 to MDZHB, and in December of 2015 it began using the call sign ZHUOZ. The station is known as the buzzer by those who study it. While the station has been broadcasting since the late 70s, it wasn't until 1982 that someone recorded the strange transmissions. The coded messages have, so far, not been deciphered. The buzzer broadcasts 24/7 on a low frequency known as shortwave. This allows the signal to travel further. The buzzing noise is not a recording, but a sound that is generated manually. Listeners of the station have found this out because occasionally, distant conversations and banging noises can be heard far off in the background. It's believed that the buzzing noise it makes is made by a microphone sitting next to a speaker. Sometimes the buzzing will stop and a person will read a mixture of numbers and names in Russian. These coded messages are not pre-recorded, but read out live on air. One recorded broadcast was caught before Christmas of 1997.
Семерка, четверка, двойка, семерка, девятка, девятка, единица, четверка. Я УВБ-76. Я УВБ-76. 80, 08. Мал. 74, 27. 99, 14. Единица. Восьмерка. 0, 0. Восьмерка. Борис. Роман. Ольга. Михаил. Анна. Леонид. Семерка. Четверка. Двойка. Семерка. Девятка. Девятка. Единица. Четверка.
In the early years, it was pretty rare to hear these messages read aloud, but in 2010, listeners reported an increase in these messages. There is a Morse code version that sends the same message as the one the voice is sending. These codes are sent out almost at the same time, and sometimes listeners have been able to hear it behind the voice. It is believed that the Russian military might be behind these strange transmissions. However, Russia has never admitted to the station being theirs. The station had begun during the Soviet Union, but after the collapse, the station has only increased in activity. The original location of the radio station is believed to have been in a small military city near Povorovo, Russia. On June 5, 2010, the buzzer was silent. It was a full 24 hours before the buzzing came back on air the next morning. It's speculated that this was the day that the station moved from near Povorovo to St. Petersburg. On October 17th of 2016, listeners claimed that the buzzer sent out 18 different transmissions in under 24 hours. There are a couple of theories on what the station's purpose could be. It could be that the station is keeping in contact with submarines or to keep in communication with allies around the world. The scariest theory is that the radio station is acting as a dead hand signal. It functions so that if Russia is hit by a nuclear attack, the station will stop, which would automatically trigger Russia's weapons with no questions asked. However, as of this video, no one has claimed the station as theirs. Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like, and check out my other videos. If you like my content, please consider subscribing. If you already are subscribed, thank you for your support. My social media links are in the description if you want to follow those. And as always, sleep tight, friends.